Do I still hold a certain disdain for the NES and Master System? Yeah. Mainly for the Master System. The NES has sort of won me over a little bit. Marble Madness on there is so good, and I think if the NES can do something better than the Mega Drive, it's got to have something going for it. But I still think the Master System's a big sack of shit, really. I've only played a few games on there. A couple of them I did find mildly amusing, but I don't like it. Care to make any predictions for the future of gaming? I think I did that, a couple, yes. The whole 3D thing I think may work, and long into the future, plugging our brains in, or plugging the console into our heads, I think, but that's a long, long way ahead. What other hobbies do I have? Photography. I do like a bit of photography. On my benwaysworld.co.uk, see me plugging my websites for all I'm worth here, website, I've got a load of my photographs on there. I've got a few on Photolia, which is one of the stock photography websites where people can buy your photos. I haven't sold many, I've sold a few. And I've got some on Flickr as well, and I've done a couple of videos that are on here that show my photos. They're like slideshows. I think I've got about 3 of those, 3 slideshows, something like that. Other hobbies, well, I watch a lot of films, as you can probably tell. I used to read a fair bit of sci-fi, though I don't so much these days. I used to go fishing, but I haven't done it for years. I haven't done it since I moved up north. When I lived in Milton Keynes, I fished a lot there. I don't really like the lakes that are around here. And it's not so much the waters themselves I don't like, it's just that they're full of kids. And, you know, they're dodgy looking kids. They're the kind you just don't want around your tackle box. So I don't fish around here. Maybe if I ever get round to passing my driving test, I'll start fishing again. It's quite silly, actually. Some of the places I used to fish, I was taking my life in my hands because I can't swim. And there are some lakes, well, they're not so much lakes, they're quarries. You know, if you step off the bank into the water, on some places it goes down gradually and you'd be alright, you're just like ankle deep in water, and other ones you step off the bank and it's like whoosh, straight down. Rivers are dangerous as well if you can't swim, and I've fished some pretty dangerous places. I don't think I would do that anymore. I think I value my life more than I did when I was a teen. I fished, there was this spot in a place called Parsnham. There was a turn in the river where 3 sections of river met, and on this turn it was one of those you step off the bank and it goes straight down, and it was very, very deep there, and the water was fast flowing. I fished there in the winter when it was like really going for it. The river was almost in flood. Insane. I wouldn't dream of doing that now. I mean, that would be a dangerous place to be fishing if you could swim, and I couldn't. My God. I'm trying to think. Other hobbies. I make music. I must do a video one day, and I will do it on my other channel, because I do all my non-gaming related waffling on there. But this is my main instrument. It's Roland MC303 Groove Box, and it's very dusty at the moment because I haven't used it in a while. That's what I make my music with. And I will do a video where I kind of show you all the music making process, I think, and then you'll be really disappointed because you'll realise that really I'm just kind of faking it with that. I just twiddle the knobs and push the buttons until it sounds good. Other hobbies? Don't think so. I'll get back to you if I can think of any more. And also, what the? So I just realised, because that's spelt weird, and Jesus Christ 119. If I handed you a hammer and told you to smash any games console of your choice, what console would it be? That is very, very easy. It would be the Game.com, or the Gamecom, they call it, isn't it? Gamecom. It's a piece of shit. Absolutely, truly rubbish. I would not miss it. I would not care. It might have some novelty value as a collector's item for being diabolically crap. But really, that is a system that deserves to be smashed with a hammer. It's a steaming pile of crap. My apologies for the light going all crappy, but the halogen bulb in my little desktop lamp blew on me, so I've got very little light in here. So, Eyes of the Gamer. Are you a religious person? Oh my God. No. Well, no. I'm not an atheist, I'm not an agnostic, but I am extremely opposed to the concept of organised religions. I think the moment one person tells another person what to believe, you're into really dodgy territory there. I mean, there's education, there's teaching of fact, and some things really are fact, and some things are faith. If there is absolutely no direct measurable evidence for something, you can't state that as a fact. You can only state it as a matter of faith. Then it becomes belief. You can tell someone what is, but as soon as you tell them what to believe, I think you're extremely wrong. And when an organisation is doing that, I am really opposed to it. So every organised religion I'm completely opposed to. I believe they're all very, very wrong. They are not about faith. They're about power. The power to control what other people believe. No, dislike them greatly. Favourite non-gaming gadget? Okay, that's an easier one. I get wound up talking about religion. My favourite non-gaming gadget, I actually have two. One is the camera that you're looking at me through right now, so I can't really show you that. And one is this. It is, well, technically they would call it a phone, but I wouldn't. I don't use it as a phone. It's called the MDA Pro, but it's made by HTC originally. They've got loads of different names, and it's got a stills camera, a video camera, 3G connection. Well, kind of 3G, it's a bit crap actually. Your QWERTY keyboard, a touch sensitive screen with your little funky stylus doofer. It has got sat nav. It runs Windows Mobile 6, I think, I can't remember. Does all kinds of cool stuff, internet browsing. It does do gaming, but it's a bit crap for that. It'll run a couple of emulators. Really, really cool gadget. So many things on it, I just can't even remember half of what it does. If you could have 3 wishes, what would they be? You know, I should really spend more time thinking about this before I started recording. I would like to have a career that I enjoy, or at least a steady, stable job that I enjoy. I would like to live near Scarborough, in Scarborough even, yeah. A permanent suite in the Grand would be very nice. Third wish, oh God. Well, you know, I could go for the whole cliche of world peace, but I'm probably a bit too selfish to have that as my third wish. I don't know. I wish the human race wasn't quite so stupid. Yes, that will do. People are stupid, and if they weren't quite so stupid, it probably would result in world peace, no more global warming, if that's a real thing anyway. If it's, I actually believe global warming is real, but I'm not entirely convinced it's man-made. Something's going on. We're probably heading for a catastrophe. I'll sit back and watch. I'm quite cynical. Does your camcorder have a signal input so that it can record from external sources? No, I'm not actually using a camcorder. I am using a digital stills camera that also just happens to take video footage reasonably well. It's far from ideal for the job, but it's the best thing I've got, and it beats using a webcam. What ISP do you use, and what is your upload speed? Okay, my ISP is orange. Upload speed, bleh. Last time I checked it, it was very low. Well, it was about 250 something K perhaps on a really good day. It's slow, it's extremely slow. It takes a long while for me to upload videos. What the hell? How do you pronounce that? Kakabixlis? Kakabixlis? I don't know. I wanted to ask if I had ever played the Lords of Midnight trilogy. and if I plan to do a review about it, since I'm a huge fan of these games. It'll be lovely to see a detailed review. Okay, am I going to do a review of Lords of Midnight Trilogy? Probably not. I don't know if I have it. I might. If I do, I will. It will be predictably inept if I do. I don't know if I've got it, is the short answer. If I've got it, I will load it up and see what it's like.